Welcome, Capricorn, to your mid-month reading for February. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Just had that full moon in Leo. So, and getting ready for that new moon on, I think it's on the 27th. Okay, so it's a short month. It's moving very fast. So let's get in here and see what's going on. You feel like somebody around you is either doing some poor planning or feeling like you're missing. Ooh, we're gonna have to clarify on that one, because I also feel somebody very narcissistic around you, somebody who wants to be in control. It does feel like you're not being able to take action or move as much as you want to because someone else is holding the ball in the court, right? Somebody wants it their way or the highway. So it's having a hard time tapping into what it is I truly want to do or need to do. But let's look and see. They're not going to share the ball in the court, huh? They want to hold it for themselves, putting you in the waiting game. Okay, so somebody is definitely holding on to the ball in the court. Just great fucking, that's just a great analogy, right? Yeah, it's like, excuse me, am I ever going to get it, to hold this ball? Is it ever my time to shoot? Because you're not letting me shoot. Yeah, not good there, guys. Getting straight into the past, the present, and then we will get into the near future of what you have coming that you don't see, and we will have that card upside down so that way we can reveal it at the end. But we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, guys, let's see. In the past, I said within the relationship was dying. There's not enough communication, causing heartache and loss. In the near future here, you have accelerated motion where it does feel like more information is coming in, but it is definitely imbalanced. Wow, okay. So you're definitely feeling like there's some imbalance. So going straight over here to the past really quick, it's saying, you know what, there's lack of love. Somebody is not showing me the love. They're not taking action where the action should be. So it's giving me heartache. So there is definitely you guys could have broken up. A lot of confusion why you broke up. There's no real clarity of why this relationship really crumbled. It became a disaster because you felt like there was enough love in this situation. If you know it's the other way around, that's fine. They are right, then that would just mean they don't know why this relationship crumbled. They thought there was a lot of love. Okay, so it is a general reading. Put the energies where they need to go. But it is interesting because it is saying one knows there's not enough love. The other one says, I thought there was enough to continue. Okay, so that causes a lot of mixed emotions. So now it's saying, okay, so I'm kind of insecure about the situation. They're holding the ball within the court. They're coming back to talk to me. Right now, I don't know if they're going to throw me the ball, if they're going to talk to me. Are they going to hold my hands? Are they going to come back and be mine? They're giving me all this information and they're talking to me, but yet they still have not shown me what it is I want to see. No, so it looks like you may be planning and trying to make decisions on whether or not to go back to this situation to reconcile this love with them, or do they truly want to reconcile this love with you? Okay, because look, whoever wants the relationship and thought there was enough love, that's the one that wants the reconciliation. Okay, for a lot of you, I think it's you. I think you're confused of what happened, but take that how it is. It does look like you're waiting for the unpredictable. You're waiting for your karmic justice over here with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I'm waiting for this timing to come, but I'm losing lack of faith. So it does feel like you are losing lack of faith at this time from having this person come back to you. And it has you worried. You could be very worried about this situation. Okay, or they're very worried. Like I said, just whichever way. Cross watchers. Okay, if you know it's not you, it's them, or it's you, not them, however, as well. But this leads to a lot of insecurities and, It's still confusion. So it does look like right now in the present, you're still waiting for them to make that call. You're waiting for them to say, yes, we're going to fix this, instead of just keep typing me and keep calling me and, keep reaching out to me, but yet not saying what it's almost like you keep typing all these things, but you're not telling me what I want to hear. Okay. It feels like your self-confidence is really high right now. I mean, even though you're feeling very, oh my gosh, you have mixed emotions, you're doing the back and forth. It's like one day you're going to feel very self-confident. They're going to ask me out. They're going to do this. They want to get back with me. We're going to do this. And then they don't say it. And then it causes this insecurity of why? Because then that confusion comes back again. So then there comes that disappointment once again. But then it's almost like, then they write back and you're truth seeking and you're feeling very ambitious about the situation. So it feels like pretty much when you're in this contact, we're going to say, you're feeling very confident and very, let's go, right? But then as soon as they don't say what you want them to say, the insecurities come in. Okay, because they still haven't said what they needed to say. Okay, so we're going to actually grab a card over here before we get to the end of the reading. And this card's going to be upside down. It will be revealed at the end of the reading, so we can see what we don't see coming. So let's just grab a card. And if you guys really like this, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you have not already subscribed, hit that big old subscribe button so you don't miss a reading. Okay. So we'll look in that and see what's going on there. But for now, what do we got? Going to the end here. So getting to the kind of the outcome over here, let's see what's going on. What are they saying about the situation? Or you, right? Depending on which energy you're actually hitting. Say the opposite energy, right? Okay. Could be dealing with a Pisces, feeling like there's no justice to the situation. If you guys are getting a divorce, they're definitely going to get a divorce. They want this divorce. They may have found new love or found self-love. Okay, so they are going to go back into hermit mode. Okay, because they are looking for some kind of magic, something that they're looking for some kind of magic that is not okay, there's the magician, right? So it's like, I'm looking for this magical moment. But I do feel like you guys are dealing with someone who does like to be in control. And so it does feel like they're looking for this magic moment that is not happening between the two of you. So they're getting very disappointed, or you're very disappointed and walking away. Okay, so someone is very disappointed. There's just not enough building blocks to this situation. So there is just not the justice that was looking for. Okay, so let's look at the overall card now. Ready? Using your intuition. Your intuition, okay? So it says use your intuition when it comes to this love situation. So let's grab a couple of cards over here for this love. You guys know that this isn't love and that this is actually your work or someone else or platonic. I will grab a different card as well. But for those that this is definitely a love, since we have the Two of Cups twice. 3 times. Oh my goodness, you have it 1, 2, and here. So here, here, and then of course it's in reverse here. Wow. Right here. Okay. So wow, okay. What do we have here? Fatherly love, controlling, dogmatic, Capulet. So like I said, your intuition is that this person is going to try to control this situation as much as they can. Okay, and this is why you're having a hard time getting through this. Because no matter what, like I said, they're holding the ball. They want it their way. And it looks like, you're trying to be as optimistic as possible. But yeah, but they're being very rash about the situation. Okay. You might think of them as the idealistic lover, but you're starting to see that they quickly change moods, right? quickly changing moods all the time. Nothing is balanced. Everything seems out of balance. You're starting to understand, and you're going to understand that all of a sudden you might even have a change of heart, or that their heart is not the same. They are not the same person that you were in love with before. Okay, so now we have thought manipulation. Now that's interesting. I said you might be dealing with a narcissist, or somebody who likes a lot of control. So you might just feel like, you know what, and you might even have a change of heart in the near future. Okay, to where you might feel like we just are just two different people. I don't know what happened. It's like you're waiting for them to flirt, and they're not being flirty or seductive with you. It just seems like they're just there. I would say talking, mumbling, and there could even be a little aggressiveness. They could even be a little aggressive with their words. Okay, so definitely seeing it from a different point of view, right? Of how they used to treat you. They just don't seem to be the same. And it just says, use your intuition. You're going to notice these things coming out. The more that you really weigh the pros and cons to the situation, the more you really, go into hermit mode, you're going to notice, wow, there is something very different. Hold on. I'm looking at them from this point of view, and now I'm noticing them from this point of view. Okay, the more I really dig deep over here. And like I said, if it is a work situation, we will get into here and see what it says. This is, even if that's coworkers, you might even feel the same way. Or the boss. The boss used to be really, really cool, and now all of a sudden he seems very aggressive, very overly bossy, and, manipulates me to be here on days that are supposed to be my days off, right? Something like this. Yeah, for the overall is gambling. Yeah, right? It's like it's a gamble to be with them. I don't know, right? I don't know how I'm going to do this. It seems like every time I have it with them, there's some kind of gambling, taking a risk, too much information. Like I said, with the boss, with other people, right? It's like, should I even gamble on this situation? Should I even try and be your friend anymore? Should I even try to talk to the boss about these situations? Because every time I'm there, it doesn't seem to go my way. Okay, because they seem to want to always be in control and not listen to what I'm saying. And when you have the ball in the court, that's all that really means, is that you want to be in control of the situation. Everything we're talking about is about maybe what they want to talk about or something, right? And so it's throwing you off because it feels like you get very, like I said, you get very passionate about, the situation. But then when it comes down to it, it leaves you feeling disappointed. Like, wow, they didn't even listen to anything I said. Right? It was all about them or only what they want to talk about. So, okay. So let's get in angel card and see what's going on. And an angel message, please. More advice, please, from Spirit is finding forgiveness and getting, for those of you who are romance, it's finding forgiveness and moving on to a new romantic endeavor, love, right? Finding romance. Okay, yeah, the romantic opportunity, finding a new romantic opportunity, improving your health. We do have a lot of health over here with all these Two of Cups. It's definitely a healthy union between you and your higher self as well. Okay, so yeah, it says there will be some recovery and you are ready. Okay. Okay, my friends, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.